Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night time, wherever and whenever you may be watching. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today's video is going to be touching on a sample set that I bought from Neanderthal Fragrances. Neanderthal, however you want to say it. I say Neanderthal. I seen these originally on Fragrance Bros channel maybe a month or so back, and was interested in the bottle designs, the bottle shapes, and then Ashton over at Gent Scents recently did a video as well reviewing them, and yeah, they sounded way too quirky, way too interesting to pass up. They are a little bit pricey. They're like £210 for a full bottle, which is a bit rich for my tastes personally, but the sample set was like £8 for a 3ml sample of each. They got two fragrances, light and dark. Okay, this is very nice. I'm glad that I didn't accidentally cut any of this. I don't think I did. Okay, so the first thing, it's a personalized message. That is very nice, a handwritten message. I'm going to try and read this on camera now. Dear Richard, thank you very much for your interest. Thank you very much for your interest with Neanderthal. Please use discount codes to get 10% off on our website. Thanks very much indeed. I may consider that depending on how this goes. Okay, little booklet as well, which feels really good quality for a fragrance company. Neanderthal is a conceptual perfume that transcends time and space. I do get that vibe. I'm following them on Instagram and they're going for very, I wouldn't say like spiritual, I don't know the best word to use, but it's just out there and it's quirky and it's what interests me at the minute, just things that smell a bit different. But this is beautiful. I'm not going to read it out all on camera because there's quite a bit in there, but it is very nice quality as well. A little bit to read about each of the fragrances. It's in bubble wrap, always a good thing. I'm a postman myself, so I know, it's bubble wrap as best as you can, And then each fragrance is attached. I may have to get scissors on this now because it's got like a little, I don't know if you can see it there, but a zip tie. But each one is attached to the respective card of what the fragrance is. So Neanderthal Dark, Neanderthal Light. I must say, a lot of companies that I've come across, they put a lot of effort into their full bottle presentation, and then with the samples, sometimes I've had it where it just comes in like a little bit of tissue paper and things like this. This is really nice, considering it cost £8. Well happy with the presentation on the samples. Neanderthal Dark is the first one I'm going to try out. I have written down just a few of the notes as well, just see if I can pick them out straight away on the spray. I'm going dark first because by the sounds of the other reviewers, light sounds more up my street. I can smell this in the air though, and this is really nice. My immediate memory association with this smell is Panda by Zoologist. Is it? Maybe it's Panda by Zoologist. I do like it. I like this a lot. It just reminds me of another fragrance, and I want to say that it is a Zoologist fragrance. I think Panda, but I'm not too sure. This is really nice. It's got a note in there which I want to say is like a wasabi note, but then again, I don't think that's listed. Okay, so the notes that I've written down on this card are foliage, ginger, and pine, I think is at the top. So the pine and the foliage is definitely giving off that fresh green vibe. Incense, seaweeds, and vetiver. Seaweeds I can understand, and vetiver as well a little bit. I don't know if this reminds me of incense at the moment. It's definitely got that experimental, avant-garde, interesting indie sort of smell going on, or scent that's commonly found in indie fragrances. And then at the base, oud, leather, tobacco. I can definitely get leather. Definitely get leather. That's really nice. I'll come back to it. And now going into Neanderthal Light. This one is the one that I'm super curious about. Just gonna spray a bit more. This is really interesting. To me, it definitely doesn't smell as pungent and as like strong as the first one, as Neanderthal Dark, but then again, maybe that's to be expected with the names of the fragrances. This is a really interesting fragrance though. It's lost for words. I'll go through the notes. The notes in this are hinoki, if that's how it's pronounced, hinoki, which I searched online is a cypress tree that only grows in Japan, I believe. Coriander, a metal accord, orris, cedar, and ambergris. It's like, it's definitely given me the image of being sort of like in a forest during a downpour, or like a rain sort of vibe, which I guess would be coming from cedar, ambergris, salty, and it's, you know, wood like forest, things like this. Orris, I've not got much connection with, and hinoki I've never seen in a fragrance before. Metal accord, yeah, maybe it's there. I see it more as like a rain sort of note, or a rain accord. It's really interesting. It's basically, the reason it took me so long to react to it is because, and maybe it's just because of the card that I'm spraying it on, it just made the paper smell very strongly of paper. In a good way though, in like a library kind of way, in the best way. So it's been about 5 minutes, guys. Just gonna go back to the fragrances, go back to the dark fragrance first. That's really nice. That's very, very nice. Again, it's making me think of zoologist perfumes. And I can't put my finger on whether it'll be, maybe it's just like the opening of Panda, but then the dry down, like the tobacco and leather dry down of Rhino. That's what it reminds me of. Rhinoceros. I really like that. I would definitely wear that. You can kind of tell or guess, you can assume from the scent that it's going to last a long time. And I don't know. More so in the dry down, I'm tempted to say that it's obviously going to be better and more reserved for colder weather. But in the opening, it made me think of Panda, which is a very fresh and invigorating fragrance. So maybe it can be both, but smelling it now in the dry down, I would probably lean towards colder weather, but it is very nice and very interesting. And then smelling Neanderthal Light again. I can't think what it's reminded me of, and it's frustrating me. Really clean, very clean, and I want to use the word sharp, but not sharp in like the sense of sour sharp, just clean and cutting, sort of a very, the only word I can think to say is like, it's a very precise smell. It's very precise. Really clean. I guess cypress is the main, cypress, cedar, and ambergris. Oh, it's nice though, really nice. I could imagine this, like sometimes people, you know, go to sweet fragrances or fragrances that have like a sweet note in them in the summer months. But I personally think a fragrance like this is better in the summer, like the boiling hot summer days. This is just going to cut through everything. I can just imagine this working amazing on a scorcher of a day. Beautiful, really nice fragrance. I couldn't decide which one I like best. And like I said, at the price, I probably am not going to be able to pick up the both of them. But Both of them are very, very nice. Has anyone smelt these? Anyone's got any thoughts or opinions? Leave in the comments below. But that's been Neanderthal Fragrances Light and Dark. Thanks for watching, guys.